Hello and welcome to the Downsized. This is your channel where we talk about all things GLP-1 weight loss related. We are your hosts, husband and wife team. I am Laraine Durham.
And I'm Christopher Durham.
And we've lost together, I don't know how many, 140 pounds together on Tirzepatide. So me compounded, Christopher compounded, Mounjaro and Zepbound, and then back to compounded. I've lost 50 pounds. Christopher's lost 90 pounds.
Yeah.
That's
a little bit more than 90 now, actually.
In a nutshell, I'm 55 years old. He's 56 years old. I'm 5'4", and I have 3 kids.
Me too.
Ages 18, 20, and 26. So welcome to our live show. This is where we're talking about any questions that you might have, any things you might want to know about. And we have some very special information to share with you in just a few minutes. So stay tuned. Don't you hate when they do that? Stay tuned.
When we get to 100.
When we get to 100. Well, they can't do anything about it.
Well, tell their friends. Tell your friends.
People watching can't do anything about it.
Otherwise, we'll say it 15 times, you know.
I don't know what's happening with his hair today, y'all. Okay, so
it's been a big week or week and a half for the news. Oh, look at there. Still have the Velocity Institute there, but I can fix that.
That's our real job. That's our other job. So by day, we are the Velocity Institute. Yeah. I'm the vice president of marketing, and Christopher is the president. And we run a like a marketing
trade association
thing for the private brand industry. So I don't care about that. We're also the Downsized, and we're trying to make this our our full-time gig. So we're on our way. So thank you for that. Thank you if you were on our live for our Club Downsized members that ended a few minutes ago. Thank you. If you'd like to become a member of Club Downsized, you're asking, what is this Club Downsized you speak of, Laraine? We have a membership.
Are they asking that?
They could be sitting there at home asking themselves that. All of our content is free, but we have a membership. If you would like to support us further, you get some cool emojis and some labels next to your name. You can see Mindy, Crazy Cat Lady, Mel, have the little downsized emojis things next to their name, and we do a live show for them before we do a live show for the world. So here's our current Club Downsized list. It's getting bigger all the time. So thank you guys very much. We appreciate you. You can, for more information, you can see there should be a join button on your screen. Don't click it now because it'll take you somewhere else, but you can check it out later.
SA said time zone this one. Actually, when you see it on your screen in YouTube, it should show you your appropriate time zone. So whatever time it says for you should be correct. Let's see here. Crump says, who's a member, says, happy Wednesday. Crump. Barb, healthy at any cost. Evening all.
Hi, Barb. I got your daughter scheduled for an interview, Barb. Thank you. Barb's been on an interview with me on the Downsized Dish. She's lost over 200 pounds twice. So you can check that out. You can also check out her blog, Health at Any Cost. And she also has a YouTube channel. So I invite you guys to check that out.
All right. And Mindy, hello. Mindy has also been on the Downsized Dish.
Has had an interview. If you'd like to, anybody watching out there, if you'd like to come on the Downsized Dish and tell me your story, and we can put it on our channel, you can email me, Laraine at thedownsized.org. Everybody's looking, especially right now with New Year and New Year's resolution, people are looking for stories of people like themselves. Does that make sense? Like, I'm a 55-year-old mom of 3. Like, she lost 50 pounds. Maybe I could lose 50 pounds. Well, how fast did she do it? Well, I think it took me 38 weeks. I have a video that talks about it if you're interested. But I lost about 1.58 pounds per week when I was in my losing weight phase. And now I'm in my maintenance phase. I had gained a little bit of weight over the holidays. Oh, well, I gained 4 pounds, but now I'm back to my 50-pound down mark. So you know what? That's just our life on GLP-1s now. So I find as now I'm on maintenance, and I've been on maintenance for about 5 months, I'm able to eat a little bit more. This medicine doesn't really slow me down like it used to. Maybe I hear a cookie calling me from the kitchen occasionally, and maybe that means I need to go up in my dose. But right now I'm holding out that 7.5 milligram dose of compounded Tirzepatide. I have a colonoscopy in 2 weeks. Yay, another colonoscopy, where they're gonna take out a spot they didn't like the looks of. So after that's passed, maybe I'll go up a little bit in dose and hit the ground running for February. So Debbie says hi from cold icy Virginia. Yes. Persephone 48, greetings from Holland, Michigan.
Probably cold there as well.
I bet it's cold there.
Mel Bethel,
Hey,
who
Mel.
I know is in Fort Lauderdale, it's probably not too cold there.
It's 60 degrees, she said. I just happen to know that.
Yeah.
She was on our live earlier.
She's a member.
Thin from Within 66. Hello, good evening. Good to see you, Thin from Within.
Hello, and Crazy Cat Lady. Sup, Downsized.
Crazy Cat Lady in LA. Stay safe from those fires, Crazy Cat Lady.
Christy Hill, hello from South Carolina.
South Carolina. We used to live in Greenville,
I've lived in
Carolina.
Greenville and Charleston. You lived in
I
Columbia.
lived in Columbia.
Yeah,
I lived in Clemson when I went to Clemson University. So hello. Nice to see some Southerners. Rhonda Madsen says hello from Colorado. Wow. I bet you got a lot of snow there in Colorado. Stella, welcome to the Downsized. Tuning in. Thanks for joining us today, Stella.
So I did a live earlier today around lunchtime. How many of you were on that for that little news bulletin? It's never dull in the GLP-1 world.
Danielle Papillon. Hello from San Antonio. Howdy. Y'all got snow there yet? We're getting snow. Mary Naomi Case. Good evening, you two. Good evening, Mary Naomi. Jennifer, Nebraska. I think you're in Nebraska, right, Jennifer? Howdy, y'all. Bit cold out. Yeah, Nebraska. Whew, that's a cold, cold place.
So Mary Naomi Case says, wondering anyone has compared Mounjaro and Zepbound. Is there a difference? I'm kind of new at this. Thank you. So Mounjaro and Zepbound are both Tirzepatide, which is the GLP-1 that was invented by Eli Lilly. They are manufactured in the same factory. They are the same medication. The only difference is one was approved. So which one do you have here?
Mounjaro.
This is Mounjaro. Mounjaro is approved in the United States for diabetes, which means, right, for type 2 diabetes, which means if you have type 2 diabetes, you are more likely to get this paid for by your insurance because they wrote it for that.
Boop, boop.
Okay. Zepbound was approved for...
I don't think they can see the green.
Was approved for obesity or weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
And there's currently... It's less likely to be approved, but it's the same thing. I have taken Mounjaro, Zepbound, as well as the compounded version of Tirzepatide over the last 64, 65 weeks, pretty much interchangeably. They have all worked exactly the same for me. Same weight loss, same side effects. I'm down 90 plus pounds.
Yeah, I have only taken the compounded Tirzepatide, which I use a insulin needle and a syringe. I took a couple of Christopher Zepbound shots when we were traveling, but most of my 65 weeks of treatment have been with an insulin needle and syringe compounded Tirzepatide. So yeah, as far as we can tell, they all work the same, but
what's interesting about this medication is, unlike a Advil or, I don't know, any sort of over-the-counter medication that kind of works the same always, these medications, because they're interacting with the things in your gut and your body is different all the time, you will react differently every week, every dose. You might have some side effects. You might have no side effects. You might have, your weight loss might be up, down, sideways. It doesn't matter. It's more likely a result of your body and how the medicine's interacting than anything else, which is always intriguing.
Everybody's different. So even week to week, your body can be different with the same dose. So that's why I like to keep like a log of your side effects and what's going on, so you can look back and say, oh, I did really good on that 5 milligram dose. Maybe
Yep.
Maybe I should stay on it a little longer.
And this is where I like to say we are not doctors, so we're just a husband and wife, parents, suburban that started taking this medication September of 2023, and it's worked very, very well for us, and we're passionate about it, and we believe it changes the entire conversation around weight loss, around diet, around health and wellness, and we wanted to tell people about it.
Yeah, I've done just about any diet you can name. I've done Weight Watchers for years, and this is the only thing. I've run half marathons. Nothing ever worked for me until this medication. So we're very thankful for it. Here's us on our porch at the height of 2020 during COVID, and I think I was about 210 pounds there. Christopher was creeping up on 300, so big change from that to today. But yeah, that was us a few years ago. That's Christopher. You tell them about that.
That was in Fort Lauderdale before a cruise 3 years ago, I guess. Right. So I was, I think, to maybe 90 there. Yeah, it was big.
You just flipped on past.
It started.
Yeah, and so here's me. We're moving our daughter into college. This was fall 2023, and from from the time we moved her in to the time we moved her out, I lost 50 pounds. So think about a school year. I lost 50 pounds, and I didn't really expect that this was going to work. I just said, well, I've tried everything. Let me just try. I might as well inject myself with some medication, right? Because my friend did it and she lost weight. So, but yeah, it worked. And then here's me in my workout outfit.
So the answer to the Mounjaro, Zepbound, Wegovy, Ozempic, any of those GLP-1s is talk to your doctor, see what works best for you, talk to your insurance and see what they'll pay for or not pay for.
Yeah.
Honestly, inexpensive Ozempic is better than really expensive anything else, or vice versa. And start with any of them and try, because these medications work for most people. Dennis or Denise M says hi all.
You taking me out with that picture. Like, I was back and forth with this person yesterday on my video. I did the unboxing with my 3-month supply of Mochi compounded Tirzepatide.
Oh, they live in California.
Every time this picture came up, I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
It's just taking me out. Hey there. Michael Planton, be safe in the cold coming your way. Maybe snow. I plowed snow for 25 years. God bless.
Oh, Michael.
But retired now. Yeah, we're supposed to get snow here in North Carolina Friday.
But nobody plows
during the
here.
day.
It'll melt. It'll go
I
away.
think we have one snow plow in North
Carolina.
State. No, there's not very many. So everything will just shut down when the snow falls.
But Michael, we lived in Omaha, Nebraska for 2 years, and if there is a hell, then I am pretty sure it is plowing snow. It is not heat. It is plowing snow. That's my most hated activity of my life.
You really didn't like doing that.
No, I did not like that.
Did not like that at all. Mary Naomi says, signed up for Mochi and we'll be having a conversation with one of the doctors. Great. I'm on Zepbound with Lily, but I'm looking for something less expensive and still effective as my Zepbound 5.
There you go. We should do it.
Yep, that'll do it. Jenny Jones says, hi, new to your channel, new to Zepbound. Did Wegovy and switched. I really appreciate your information. Yeah, I mean, the research from the manufacturers of Zepbound say that it's more effective than Wegovy, Ozempic. So we haven't done both, but we've only done.
I believe Lily, they say it's 44% more effective.
Yeah. So anybody that's just starting, I'd say just go to Tirzepatide.
Well,
unless your insurance covers something else, then do what you have coverage for. Because they both work. Simply Taisha, it's definitely cold here. Taisha's Michigan? Where's Taisha?
Something like that.
Ohio, maybe? Hi, Taisha. We did a interview with Taisha. She's a vegan.
Yep.
And you should follow her on Instagram because she posts what she eats, and she's very protein focused, which is awesome because it's hard to get that protein in if you're not eating chicken or beef or pork or whatever.
You got a new picture too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City, Utah. All right. Yep. Good skiing out there. Greetings from frigid San Diego, please. It's not frigid in San Diego. Hi from the Seattle area. Hi, Randy Jones. Danielle Papillon. Hi, I was on Mounjaro for 2 years and lost down to my maintenance weight. Good. I can't get Mounjaro anymore, and I've bought Tirzepatide from 2 different compound companies, and I noticed the Tirzepatide. Dun dun dun.
Maybe there's more further down. We'll keep scrolling and see.
Yeah. Hello from Detroit, Black Squirrel. You were here last time. Jackie B. Hello from Ohio. I was on lunchtime live. Do you want to give them a quick synopsis of your lunchtime live?
Well, let's get the rest of Danielle's thing first.
It's not nearly as strong. Oh, wait. Tirzepatide? It's not. What? Go back to her.
And she noticed she was on Mounjaro and she noticed that it was not nearly as strong and doesn't work as good. Do you think it's the 2 compound pharmacies? Well, there's a couple of things it could be. We're not doctors or pharmacists. It could be the pharmacy. Don't know what pharmacy you're getting it from. I also don't know how long you were on Mounjaro. So there is, at some point, your body becomes adjusted to it, and there's not really enough research to know how long you stay adjusted to it, right? So it just doesn't exist. It could also just be that you're reacting differently this week, this month.
What did she say? What is stronger to her?
The compounded was not as strong as the Mounjaro. Yeah.
We found that it's very similar. Well, Christopher, really, I have only done compounded.
Yeah, I haven't really noticed any difference, but I mean, I do notice differences week to week, but it's the same medication. So even when I'm doing Zepbound every week, I have noticed differences among Zepbound. It's a function of my body reacting differently to the medication. It's not the medication. So, but it's hard to say. There's a lot of factors there.
There's a lot of factors because it depends on how much protein you're eating, how much water you're drinking, if you're moving around at all. There's just a lot of things that can make it different week to week. So track your progress and see. A lot of times people tell me, oh, this didn't work so well on this dose. And then we really dig in and go back through their weights and look. And I'm like, oh, well, you actually we're losing 1 to 2 pounds a week pretty consistently through that dose. So,
and I mean, it was interesting. I mean, I've been on 15 milligrams for almost 5 months now. And about 3 months of that, my weight loss was really slow. Mm-hmm. And then in the last month, it's just kind of kicked in and I got below 200 and I think I'm at 194 or something this morning. So I was down about a pound from last week. We'll see what I am. When we do the weigh in, maybe I'll stay down another that. But I didn't do anything different. It was just my body and the medicine doing what it wanted to do. It's hard to say.
Well, that would almost be kind of a plateau or a stall.
Well, I never stalled.
Really, no. But
I was slow.
When you get up to that top dose and you don't have anywhere to go, like you don't have a next higher dose. So he's just been on that 15 for a while.
Well, but I've been losing every week. It's just been very small losses. So it's just been.
Right. And then all of a sudden, like, what was it? Right after Christmas, it was like you dropped
I was up some from Christmas and then I was down like 3.5 pounds or something. And anyway, it got below 200. So that was good.
Take my picture off of there.
Oh, sorry. Here. There we go.
Ty, she says, I'm also in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Oh, yeah, that's where she is. I forgot. Hello, you fabulous people. Hello, Adam Bingham. Question. I titrated from 7.5 to 10. I have been on 10 for a month. I don't seem to have any additional appetite suppression or reduction in food noise. So any additional. So you could move up to, we're not a doctor, so I don't know.
Well, but let's talk about how the medication works first. So I'm not a doctor, but the way this medication works is the titration process is there to get your body adjusted to the medication. Because if you just went straight to 15 milligrams, it'd be coming out of everywhere. You'd be very sick.
Yeah, you can't.
Right. So as you move up and your body becomes adjusted, we think, well, it's more medication, so it's going to work better. Well, not necessarily.
Yeah.
At some point, it gets to a place where it's just going to kind of do what it wants to do.
It's just going to work.
And more medicine doesn't necessarily make it be more effective. It's just in your body and the concentrations there.
Yeah, but like for me, I'm on the 7.5. I've been
Mm-hmm.
on the 7.5 for like 5 months, and I'm feeling
Well,
a
you're
little
accustomed
hungry.
to it
Right,
now, and maybe you need to move up for sure.
Right. So that's an example of maybe you need to move up to the next dose. Ask your doctor. We're not doctors, but make sure. Especially if you have a lot of weight to lose, because if you get up to that 15 and you still got 50 plus pounds to lose, so you definitely want to titrate up as slowly as you can and still lose weight.
But there's no prize for going slow.
There's no prize for going fast either.
No.
So, you just really have to do what your body is telling you to do, because everybody's going to be different. So. Hey, from Newark, New Jersey.
Jerome.
I'm new to the Zepbound journey. My 4th pen is scheduled for tomorrow. Whoop, whoop. Few pounds down already.
Good for you, man.
Well, welcome, Jerome. Welcome to our Tirzepatide family. Charity Zatra. I'm in Worcester.
I believe it's Worcester.
I think that's near my cousins in Andover. I think that's where that is. Yeah, it's cold up there. Hello from New Mexico. Mary Beth, were you the one who was telling me? No, this was a lady in Arizona, was telling me it's so hot outside and she's so cold from the medication. I'm like, go out into the sun. So hope it's warm where you are. Oh, Cam, that wasn't you though. Cam has been. We've been chatting. Hey, from Arizona. Hey, Cam, how are you? Alonda, hello everyone. Texas is here, windy and cold. Yeah, that snow's coming your way, Texas, and then it's going to come to us. Wow, you all look great. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. I've lost 50. He's lost 90.
Yep.
And that's how we roll here at the Downsized.
Tammy Runyon.
Excellent. Tammy Runyon, 164 this morning. 9 pounds from goal. Whoop, whoop. Awesome job. Hello.
I'm getting there.
Hello. I used your code to sign up with Mochi. Thank you. Thanks for the savings. You both look amazing. Well, thanks. So if you're new to our channel, I've lost my 50 pounds on compounded Tirzepatide. I use the online provider Mochi Health. You can sign up for Mochi Health today and use my code and save $40. And when you save $40, I save $40. So the code is in the link or in the description. It's QIYG, the letter O, and 8. And right now, Mochi has a 3-month membership where you can get a 3-month supply of the medication, which I just got that yesterday. So I posted a video yesterday of me unboxing my 3-month supply from Mochi. So you can go check that out if you want to see what that looks like. And before you ask, the bud dates on those were 6 months out. So yeah, it was good. I'm from Montana. Don't see a lot of neighbors.
It's a big state.
Yeah. Never been to Montana. Mark, question. I haven't used any of the drugs. I want to use them, but what are the side effects that you've experienced? Any long-term issues so far? Okay, so friends that have been with us for a while, put your side effects in the chat, and I'll tell you about my main side effect, constipation, but it's very manageable. So I take fiber gummies. I try to get my vegetables in. I try to drink 100 ounces of water a day. I have a product that I use called Mag 07 that I found on Amazon. It's on our Downsized store at thedownsized.org. We have a website with a link to some Amazon products. You can check that out. We make a small commission, blah, blah, blah. Christopher, what are your side effects?
Not much to speak of. I mean, I've had some very minor things, but nothing that I would have ever stopped the medication on. So constipation in general, if you believe Eli Lilly's research, occurs, or any given side effect occurs in about 20 to 30% of patients. So, and that doesn't mean it's going to stop you. That just means you might get constipated. You might get nausea. You might get whatever the list of things is. So I have had a very minor amount of constipation. I've never had to take anything for it. Basically, it just delays it. Like if I went to the bathroom every day, maybe I go to the bathroom every 2 days. It's not a big deal. There's no pressure or anything. Occasionally I have diarrhea, but honestly, I have it less than I did before the medication. So I feel
We
like
kind of
that
have
kind of
opposite
helped.
systems.
Because prior to the medication, I didn't have a diagnosable problem, but probably I wasn't far
But
off.
probably he had something along the lines of a irritable bowel
Yeah, I
syndrome,
didn't,
perhaps,
but
but
I was
not
probably
diagnosed.
wasn't far off.
Yeah.
I also early on and occasionally will still have dry mouth, and it's not really
Mm.
dry mouth. It's kind of a metally taste in the mouth
Yeah.
because there's no amount of liquid you can drink that actually fixes that. It goes away.
Hmm.
Fatigue is
Mhm.
pretty common, and I don't have that so much early on in the
In the
doses.
beginning.
It would wipe
You
me
did.
out, and you
Me
just have
too.
to take a nap.
Mhm.
Occasionally, once doesn't happen. I mean, we're more than 60 some odd weeks, 64 weeks or something into it at this point. So maybe once a month or every other month, it'll knock me out in the afternoon after I take my shot. But no big deal. What else have I had?
You get cold.
Oh, I get cold for sure. For sure. Now, whether that's a function of the medication or the 90-pound weight loss or both, that's hard to say.
Our friend Crump
Yeah,
133 tells us that the hypothalamus is affected by the Tirzepatide, and that controls your body
so my
temperature.
hands are cold.
So
like my hands are physically
both.
cold to the touch.
losing the weight
sometimes.
and the
They're not now, but
Tirzepatide.
they were earlier.
Mine are still cold.
Yeah.
But long-term issues. No, we have no long-term issues. The only Christopher has gone off of his blood pressure medicine, his cholesterol medicine. He stopped snoring. He probably had undiagnosed sleep apnea. Honestly, all that has gone away.
Resolved. Yeah.
So, yep, those are our long-term side effects.
So we're
healthier and we've lost weight.
These medications have been around in one form or another for the last 20 years, and type 2 diabetics have been taking them that long. There's history on them, and if you want to dive deep into it, both Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly have research and have tracked customers in the thousands back for a long time. You can go look at Surmount studies, and it's pretty impressive. But we get it. I mean, when we first started taking these or started thinking about taking these, it was scary. I mean, you don't know if it's going to work. You don't know if you're going to have these, your sister, your cousin, your doctor, and all these random people are telling you the terrible things that are going to happen. They happen occasionally, and it's a small percentage of people, and that's why the indications are the warnings exist. We have not had those issues. I don't personally know anybody who's had those issues, nor have we talked to anybody who has had issues so bad they had to stop taking these medications.
Well, and the thing I do hear is some people are more sensitive to the medication than others. So some people, when they start that initial 2.5 dose of Zepbound or compounded Tirzepatide, they might feel some effects. They might feel some nausea, might have some vomiting, might feel tired, might be constipated, might have diarrhea. Some people have zero side effects. But some people just can stay on a low dose and keep losing weight. Some people need to move up through the doses to keep losing weight. So
say that, and there's Kevin. I haven't met you yet, Kevin. Hello. Thanks for joining us. He says, I tried Zepbound and had to stop. I had too many side effects.
Probably need I'm not a doctor. Check with you. You probably need a lower dose. Like you probably need a dose below
or maybe
the 2.5.
Needs to try Ozempic.
Or Victoza or Rybelsus. Like there's other ones out there.
Tell us more, Kevin. Tell us more.
Yeah. We'll diagnose you. No,
we will not. We are not doctors. Do not say that.
How long does it take to get your first doctor appointment with Mochi? So I've just heard viewers say that it's going very quickly right now. So now's a good time. If you want to use my code and save $40, it's in the description. QIYG, the letter O and 8.
But if you want to do it, I would just do it. I wouldn't wait. I wouldn't say, oh, wait till 2 weeks from now. Just do it.
Compounding, you know what? It's not going to be around forever. It might go away sooner rather than later. I'm just going to keep reordering my compounded Tirzepatide until I can't, and then we'll figure it out from there. So that's my advice to you, is to do it now.
Well, the best day to start is today.
Reached our goal of 130, down from 155. Yay, Mary Beth Clark. Awesome. Very good. punching buttons over there. I don't know
Yeah,
what
some
you're
days.
doing.
Neither do I some days.
Do you want to talk about the Downsized cruise?
Oh, yeah, we could certainly do that. We could certainly do that. Let's stop there
Okay.
for a minute.
All right.
Take that off.
All right. So, if you've been watching the Downsized, we like to cruise. Or if you're new to our channel, we love to cruise. We go on cruises as much as we can, as much as our budget and time allows. So a lot of our viewers said, hey, wouldn't it be great if you had a Downsized cruise? And we said, yeah, that would be super fun. So we have set up a Downsized at Sea cruise, June 23rd through the 27th, 2025, on the ship, the Celebrity Reflection. It's leaving out of Fort Lauderdale. It will have a sea day and then go to Bimini in the Bahamas and then go to Nassau, Bahamas. We got a great rate, starts at $8.99 per person, double occupancy, certain restrictions apply. You can call our travel agents, Kelly and Roberta, at these numbers below. This will also be on our website, thedownsized.org, and you can click through to our travel agents links through this page. So what did I forget to say?
Well, let's look at the rest of the page. So we'll be on the Celebrity Reflection. So we did a lot of looking around for ships because I wanted it to be, a great ship, but we know the audience, right? We're not spring chickens. We're not children. I don't need to do water slides or climbing. And we had originally thought it would be on Royal Caribbean, which is a much more family-oriented thing. Celebrity is kind of their next step up line. And when we started pricing out Royal Caribbean, they've just gotten terribly expensive. And there's the Celebrity Reflection, which is sort of a mid-sized ship, about 10 years old or so. Celebrity does a great job with it, much more adults, good quality entertainment, good quality, healthy
I think the
food,
is better. Mm-hmm.
The whole 9 yards. So it'll be great. It'll be great. And basically what we'll do is have you guys come on. We'll give you out some Downsized swag, maybe a lanyard. I don't know what all it'll be, but we'll do a meet and greet and introduce everybody and have some activities. So we'll do Q&A sessions and some interactive panels, maybe a game show. A lot of interest in doing some group activities around line dancing and maybe walk around the deck with us, or a lot of different things, explore ports. So a lot of opportunities to meet and connect to other people that are on this, adventure together with us. So we think it's pretty exciting. And that will be in June. It's the first time we've ever done this, so no telling how many people will come.
Right.
But we look forward to it.
We have no idea how many people will actually sign up. So we're booked. We're signed up.
We're going regardless.
So we'll be there. And we have a block of rooms reserved. If we surpass that number, we can get more. So you guys let us know what you think of this. And you can book through our travel agents, Kelly and Roberta.
Yep.
Roberta's been a travel agent for over 25, 30 years.
At least.
She lives in South Florida. She's done this a gazillion times. She's done group cruises. So she has a lot of knowledge. If you call her, she will
make sure you're taken care of.
Give you the best prices, get you, in the room that you want and all that. If you're a single person and you want to go, but it's you have to really have two people in the room or you pay double basically. So we're going to set up a Facebook group for the Downsized cruise. So once I have that, we'll put up a thing on our community page and you can go there and talk to people about the Downsized.
And then if you're signed up for our mailing list, there'll be an email going out with all of this information in it tomorrow. And this page will actually go live to you guys, so you could book this evening if you'd like to after we get done here. So a lot of fun. So that's the Downsized at Sea cruise. We look forward to it. Questions about that? We're happy to chat. Let's see here. Stephen Holland. Hello, Stephen. 18 shots in, 3 weeks into 10 milligram dose, down 84 pounds.
Wow.
Let me find you some confetti here, Stephen.
Wow. That's a lot. Good for you. Excellent job.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Hello from Canada. Started Mounjaro last Saturday. I'm too afraid to hope that this might really work. Okay, Sherry, just take the shot.
Yeah, the secret is just take the shot.
That's all you got to do is just take the shot. Just get started. The sooner you get started, the sooner.
Well, she said she just did. So
yeah,
good.
no, I mean, that's great. It'll work. It's going to work. Okay. I'm just going to tell you right now, we're going to put that out into the universe that it's going to work. I've seen this work for so many people. So we're just going to put that out there. So Sherry, let us know, follow up with us and let us know how it's working for you. Health at any cost. Congratulations to all of you who are having scale victories. Barb, tell them your scale victory. Health at any cost. She has lost.
You don't ever get her number right.
I don't, because it blows my mind every time I say it. Is it 260 pounds lost?
She'll tell us in a minute.
240 pounds lost. Barb is like pro level. Mary Cooper, hi from Tennessee, down 29 pounds since October 30th. Good job, Mary Cooper in Tennessee. Holding.
Well,
Holding. Louis Angel. Hello from Puerto Rico. Currently at 12.5 milligrams Zepbound. 6 months. Have lost 60 pounds with a combination of gym and healthier food. So that's great. So it's all, the more things you do, the better it's going to work. So that's great. So congratulations on your 60-pound weight loss. That's awesome. Ranny Heard. Hello, both. Has anyone had this experience? I was able to get 5 doses from my 7.5 milligram Tirzepatide vial. I can't read today. I found that the last dose had a little. Well, I mean, you shook it up, so it's like all. Maybe. I mean, that could be it. So. Yeah, sometimes when they fill these vials, they overfill them a little bit.
They always do. I mean, otherwise you wouldn't be able to get the full doses out. Yeah. There's always a little bit of overfill.
They overfill them a little bit. So usually you can get a half a dose to a full dose out. And maybe what you're experiencing is, the best practice on these vials is once they're punctured, you need to use them within 28 days for your best efficacy of product.
Not a doctor, not a pharmacist.
Not a doctor, but that's the best practice. So if you're getting 5 shots, you've gone beyond 28 days. So maybe that could have something to do if you're feeling like it had less effect on your food noise and appetite suppression.
Maybe. Or it might just be the week.
Or it could be, you were hungrier that week and your body was reacting to something else. It's hard to say. I have gone beyond a 28-day on a vial, and I kind of felt like that, but I don't know if that was just me thinking that or your results may vary. Val M says, hello, Christopher and Laraine. Hello.
Donnell Thomas, hello. Thank
Donnell.
you for being a member, Donnell.
Thank you for your thoughts and insight. I've lost 80 pounds. Wow, 80 to go. Halfway there. Yay. Northern Minnesota.
It's cold up there. Wasn't that where like the first book of Little House on the Prairie was in Minnesota?
Little House in the Big Woods. I think Montana.
I thought it was in
Nebraska,
Minnesota. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Omaha.
Messy Jessie. I'm in Omaha. Hey, Messy Jessie. I used to live in Omaha, for Omaha.
Omaha was the coldest and hottest place I've ever lived.
Yeah, I was a buyer for Gordman's there for a couple of years, and then we decided it's too cold there, so we left and came back to North Carolina. And Gordman's also went out of business, so there was that. Mary Beth Clark, we had an inch of snow this morning. Yeah, we're getting some snow here in North Carolina on Friday. They're like, it's coming. It's definitely coming. Like, prepare for it. The nice thing about snow in North Carolina is it snows, it's here a day or two, and then it's gone. Like it melts and the sun comes out. It's not like Omaha where they just keep pushing, piling up the snow, giant piles.
We moved to Omaha and it snowed a lot. It snowed like 16 inches the first day we were there. And she wakes up and she's like, well, I don't have to go to work, right? I'm like, look outside. The roads are already cleared.
Our neighbor, 6 a.m. with his little snow plow with his enclosed and the headlight and the plow. And we're like, we gotta plow our
Yeah,
sidewalk.
it's
Like,
terrible.
what? Nobody plows
Omaha was a lovely
sidewalk
city
in North
though, and
Carolina.
they were very nice people there.
Yeah. Just took my second shot of Wegovy. I'm down 9.8 pounds from the first week. Wow. That's a lot. Just ordeal is going on with Eli Lilly and compounded companies also includes semaglutide med. Well, if you're on Wegovy, and I just so happen to have a Wegovy, if you're on the branded, you got nothing to worry about. If you're taking a compounded version, you might have something to worry about.
Well, so to give you the ordeal or the court case in Texas and the FDA is declaring Tirzepatide out of shortage is all around Tirzepatide right now. Okay. And that's just an ongoing thing. And we'll see theoretically what happens on Tuesday when this judge comes back, and then what happens with the FDA and what happens with the whatever various legal wranglings happen after that. I can guarantee you lawyers are making a lot of money off this stuff. Semaglutide, a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, Novo Nordisk told the FDA that it was also off shortage list. So Wegovy, Ozempic, and currently it's being reviewed by the FDA in the same way it was for Tirzepatide. I would guess, strictly a guess, using my magical crystal ball, that the FDA is going to wait on pushing anything out until they see what happens with Tirzepatide. If the FDA takes Ozempic, Wegovy, semaglutide off the shortage list, in all likelihood, the legal things happening with the FDA in Texas and all of that right now will serve as precedent and will direct what happens with semaglutide. Not a lawyer also, so I could well be wrong, and anybody who tells you they know absolutely how this is going to end up, don't trust, because there's some crazy stuff going on. So maybe not is the answer.
Yeah. Hi from Kinney, Iowa. It's freezing here too. I've lost 14 pounds so far. Yay! Excellent. Excellent job. So, yeah, the average weight loss on these GLP-1s is 1 to 2 pounds a week. So, it's great if you're a fast loser, but it's fine if you're losing that 1 to 2 pounds a week or even a half pound to a pound a week. But just keep going. It adds up. I lost 1.58 pounds per week to get to my 50 pounds on average. So just keep going, keep taking the shot, drink your water, eat some protein, maybe lift a weight if you can, because it's good to keep that muscle. But if you can't, no worries. Do what you can do and just take your shot, and it works.
So we've got people answering your side effect question.
Constipation, a little bit of fatigue, and minor nausea. Those are like the main ones.
Yeah, I think those are the most common.
I'm 0.4 away from my 50-pound down. Yay! Awesome. I love to hit those milestones. Don't you? Like those nice big numbers that I never was able to hit before. Like, yeah. My main side effect is vivid dreams. I've heard people say that. I have heard people say that, vivid dreams.
She's in the Matrix.
Are we in the Matrix right now?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Hard to say. El Noir. Just had my second of Ozempic, 0.5. So far, side effects are fatigue and sulfur burps. A little better than last. What are those things? What are those things that she's posted?
Hard to say.
I can't see. Yeah, sulfur. I get those burpy feelings. You get burpy a lot.
No, I don't.
But yeah, it's just aside because your digestion slows down on this medication. It slows your gastric emptying. Oh, here's health at any cost. On GLP-1 times 3 years in April, only constipation I take care of with fiber and magnesium. If I eat even one bite too many, I feel sick to my stomach, so I don't eat that one more bite. It's a good lesson.
Okay. All right. So we have 196 people on there right now. So hello to everybody. Make sure to say hello. Great to have you here. If you have not already, please hit the like and subscribe. That way it tells somebody, just hit one. Thank you. I can see the numbers on the screen. That way it tells YouTube that, this is something to look at, and it helps share it with everybody else. So we appreciate that very much. I always like to get to 100 likes on here.
Oh, how many likes do we have?
95.
Oh, all right. Hit the like.
Close,
Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. Trey Vincent, did you hit the like? 92 pounds down. Wow. Since June 30th. Wow.
That's moving.
Awesome. Awesome, Trey Vincent. Is that a Bronco? We like Broncos.
I do like the Bronco.
Great job.
It's on my list of things when I win the lottery.
Yeah.
Medication for everyone when I win my $1 billion, and Broncos for everyone.
Yeah. But Cooking with James, will Mochi still be able to give Tirzepatide after February? We don't know. We don't know. They have changed their levels of dosing so that they're different than Zepbound and Mounjaro. So, they have a 16.6 dose instead of a 15 milligram dose. They've added things like niacinamide to their Tirzepatide in their compounding process. They think these things will make them different and make them not prone to this issue, but we don't know, and so we will have to wait.
So what Mochi says is that yes, they will be able to continue to. They have a team of lawyers. I'm sure I have not spoken with them about it, but you'll see messages on their group on Facebook, and they'll email us stuff and say, yeah, we're going to keep going, essentially because of customized personalized dosing or customized personalized medications, adding B3, B12, B whatever. They believe will continue to fall within the 503A FDA regulations. Not a lawyer. I am sure Eli Lilly has a whole band of lawyers that also say, no, that doesn't fall within the 503A regulations, and the FDA has their set of lawyers. Eli Lilly, if you were on the live earlier today, sent out apparently several hundred cease and desist letters to a whole bunch of people, a lot of telehealth people, saying stop it. After the February-March shortage dates ending for the FDA, you guys have to stop it or we're going to come get you.
We don't know if Mochi got one of those letters.
We don't know.
We haven't
don't know.
seen
They
any
sent
of
out a
those
whole
letters.
bunch. Right.
We don't.
Yeah, we don't know. It would not surprise me if I were them. That's what I would do. The goal there is just to scare a bunch of people and hope, hey, if 20% of them just stop because you sent them a letter, they won, right? No big deal.
Yeah.
So
we'll see. Mochi just introduced you can get a 3-month supply. If you're a current Mochi customer, you need to call them to change your membership so that you can get that 3-month supply. If you're a new Mochi customer, you can use my code and save $40. The code and the link are in the description. And we have some posts that are sponsored by Mochi. We don't work for Mochi, but
this post is
not sponsored by Mochi, but we have done some that are sponsored by Mochi, and we're going to continue with them until we aren't. So
KM
doing great, taking my 5th dose on Friday. Whoop whoop. Jaybird Spirit, hi, thank you for all your info. You're welcome, Jaybird Spirit. I have a controversial question. Did you lose more on compound or brand name? Spoiler alert, it was the same. I feel like there is so much medication left in my injection pen. Oh, name brand. I'm stalled and have been for months.
Which medication are you on, Jaybird? First question.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, I have taken Zepbound, Mounjaro, and compounded Tirzepatide. I have not found any difference. Now, I'm a sample of one. That's not science, right? Same weight loss, same side effects. If it didn't say Zepbound on the outside, I wouldn't have known it was any different. Now, depending on where you live and which medication you're on, I know. So if you live in the UK, there are adjustable pens. And I am told by some of our UK viewers that there's some extra doses in there, and there's a way to do it. And there's YouTube.
Dose.
There's a secret dose in there. I don't really understand.
That's a multi-dose pen.
Yeah, this is a multi-dose pen. So hard to say what you have. These are used ones that somebody sent to us. If
there's nothing in these.
Yeah, there shouldn't be anything left in these.
Like the single dose pen, there should not be. Mm-mm. You need to make sure that you take the cap off. I've heard people forgetting to take the cap off and pushing the button and they don't get the injection, but you take the cap off, you put it against your skin, you unlock it, and it click, 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 and then hold it. Just hold it there for 5 more seconds, 10 more seconds.
And if you're using, this is a Wegovy pen, but the Ozempic pen's the same pen. You shouldn't see any liquid left in there. So not sure that.
If you've been stalled for months, I mean, I would talk to your doctor about going up in dose. If you're on Semaglutide, maybe switch to Tirzepatide or vice versa.
But we're not doctors and we don't know your medical situation. If you're a type 2 diabetic, please talk to your doctor. Do not change your medic. That's a very serious thing.
Jojo just walked in.
Yeah.
That's our cat. Hubby gave a battery heated vest for my birthday. Best gift ever. Ooh, I bet that's nice and toasty warm. Sarah, daily recommended amount of carbs to intake while on GLP-1. Okay, so here's the great thing about being on a GLP-1. And this is from me, Laraine Durham, who started on Weight Watchers at approximately 15 years old in 1986 and has been off and on for her 55 years. I've done South Beach diet. I've done Atkins. Whatever diet you can name, I've been on. Okay. On the GLP-1s, I just took the shot and ate protein.
And ate at a calorie deficit.
I mean, I ate at a calorie deficit because I couldn't really eat a lot. Mm-hmm. So eat your protein first. If you can fit other things in after that, you should eat some vegetables. And then if you can fit something in after that, you can have some carbs. I mean, you need carbs for energy, right? I'm not eliminating any foods. We don't eliminate any foods. I love bread, and I'm never going to say that I'm going to limit bread because then that's the next thing I want is all the bread, right? So you don't have to. I don't want to count things. I don't want to count points. I don't want to count macros. I'll count grams of protein. Okay. Cause that's good for me and I can get on board with that. That's it. I'm done counting stuff.
It's interesting because when you start counting carbs, you count carbs that are in everything, right?
Well, that's what counting carbs means.
And as Laraine knows, I will say nobody ever got fat off eating carrots or peas.
Well, no, I know.
Right.
Well, because when I was on Weight Watchers and peas and corn were starchy vegetables, shouldn't put that in quotes. They are starchy vegetables, and I had to count them in my points. And Christopher's like, "Well, that's dumb. You should not have to." Anyway,
nobody showed up to the Weight Watchers meeting and said, "I gained 100 pounds because I ate peas." It just never happened.
I don't think that's what she's really asking, but
either way, so we do eat carbs
I eat carbs.
Moderation. And when we do eat carbs, what's happened is and if you watch the last Aldi trip we did, Laraine has found some of the worst packaged goods known to man. We try and restrict that as much as possible because we all know that's not great for us. But on a daily basis, if we're eating carbs, we'll eat pasta every couple of weeks in small doses. I do measure it out and actually serve out a portion of pasta.
As opposed to dumping the whole box.
Right, as opposed to dumping the whole box. I also always choose Italian-made pasta. It's a different kind of wheat. It's bronze dyed. You're spending another 30 cents a box or something, but it's a better pasta that's going to digest better for you.
The wheat in Italy is different than the wheat in the United States.
So it's how do you, because you're eating a lot less calories. So it's how do you get the best nutrition, best quality food in your body to make sure you're happy and healthy that you can. And because you eat so much less, buy a little bit better pasta. I mean, I think pretty much we don't buy processed white old school bread anymore, any of that. We're buying sourdough loaves, so you're looking for things that are just going to feed your body in a better way, even when you're eating carbs. I
mean, my goal is to eat 80% of my diet whole foods. Now I'm not tracking that but most of the time I want to choose whole foods. I want to choose, Greek yogurt or chicken breast or salads with vegetables, and then 20% of the time, maybe I have a Hershey Kiss or, you know what I mean? Or, a donut.
What percent of your diet is processed protein powders and bars?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I put a protein shake in my coffee instead of coffee creamer every morning. So what is that to my total? I don't know. Sometimes I'll eat a protein bar in the afternoon if I feel like I'm hungry or I need a snack. Most of the time I don't need a snack. I will drink a protein shake for breakfast if I don't know, if I want to, but I don't always. You know what I mean? Like Whole Foods. Whole Foods are always better. Oh, I didn't see you switched it. I'm so appreciative you are here offering up-to-date researched info.
Thank you, Christine.
5th dose for me coming up on Friday. I've had a bit of nausea and a mild dull headache the day after the shot, along with being tired. Make sure you're drinking enough water. So the dull headache sounds like could be a water issue.
I occasionally get the dull headache, and it's,
Yeah. My sleep apnea is gone. No more CPAP machine. Yay. It went away very quickly. Yeah. And now the FDA has approved Zepbound for, I don't think you can see it because it's green, for sleep apnea. So we know that it definitely works for that. So congratulations.
Yeah. Mark Clem, thanks for joining the Club Downsized. We appreciate it. Diane from Reno here, down 47 pounds since May. I do 2 shots a week instead of 1 and have no side effects. Well, first of all, let's give you some confetti for that 47 pounds.
So Diane from Reno, congratulations on your 47 pounds down. 2 shots a week. So I'm thinking what you mean by that.
She splits her dose. You
split your dose and take out of a vial half your dose, say Sunday, and half your dose, say maybe Wednesday. And that way you can keep the medicine at an even keel in your system. And I do like the Mago 7 also. I think that's an awesome product if you haven't heard of that. Mary Naomi, side effects for me have been occasional nausea. I use a prescription for that now. Constipation effects, I use Mago 7 from Amazon. It's been so helpful. Yeah. I never heard of Mago 7 until I started this medication and got in some Facebook groups and just learned about it that way. But it works great. I haven't done Miralax or anything like that. I've only done the Mago 7. Only constipation, however, I've had that issue all my life, so nothing new. Me too, Donnell. Turns out I have a very redundant colon.
Thank you for being a member, Donnell.
Yeah. Dana, Virginia, not successful in Zepbound. On 10, second shot now. Insurance doesn't cover. Amazon seems to be the lowest cost so far. Doctor suggested Wegovy. Wegovy is semaglutide. Anybody have better luck with Wegovy?
So first of all, what is not successful? Are you losing weight at all? Or tell us more, Dana. Tell us more.
If you're losing 1 to 2 pounds a week, and I kind of suspect you've lost something since you're up to the 10 milligram dose. That's the 4th titration, 4th level of dose.
I mean, we have seen people be very successful on Ozempic, Wegovy, Semaglutide. We've seen a couple people even on Liraglutide. So everybody reacts differently to these medications.
I mean, if your doctor suggested trying Wegovy and you're paying out of pocket anyway, try Wegovy.
Well, rule number 1 is if your insurance will pay for it, try it. Why not?
But it's not. So
well, but they might on Wegovy. That might be what she's saying.
You can call your insurance. Yeah, maybe. I joined on the 4th, and I won't hear from the doctor until the 14th. So I don't know if that's quick because that's 10 days, and I have to wait 7 to 10 days to get the meds. That does seem like a long time.
Well, I mean, you said last week it was 2 to 3 weeks to get through the process.
Yeah, but I think because of this whole FDA issue, like
they're getting a big flood of people for sure.
Flooded with requests for new patients and orders and reorders. So, I would just stay the course. Yeah, you can always look on that appointment scheduling thing and see if anything else like pops up before that. You might be able to switch to something earlier.
Yeah, something might pop up.
Love to go on the cruise, but we'll be on another trip. Dana, Virginia. Okay. If you're just joining us, we're having a mochi cruise in June. You can check that out on our website.
make sure you're signed up for our email list, and you'll get an email on that as well. Oh, let's see. We have 201 people on there right now. Hello to everybody. If you're new here, make sure you say hello. If you have any questions, please, start it out with a Q in your comment there, so I make sure I see it. And then we have 140 likes. So thank you very much. Make sure you like and subscribe, and you tell.
Park City Resorts employees have been on strike, but finally may have a resolution. So she's in Utah.
I saw a bunch of people show up to their expensive resort and have to wait in line with 200 people on the news. So
ooh.
I'm sure they were not happy about that.
Also, I forgot to mention I live in Tennessee. I used to live in Rogersville, Tennessee. If you've ever heard of that, hit the like button. If you haven't heard of that, hit the like button. Simply Taisha says, that sounds like fun. I've been on 5 cruises, but hubby has never been on one. I'm definitely interested in going. Yeah, so check it out. It'll be on our website, thedownsized.org. We've connected with a travel agent. Her name is Roberta, and she has another associate named Kelly that are helping us. And if you call them, they can set you up with your
And Taisha, if we got some other, YouTuber influencer folks on there, I'd love to be able to do a panel and kind of have everybody chat. And it would be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So
Kristen Duffy, I'm 65 pounds down with compounded Tirzepatide and 55 pounds down with keto for a total of 120 pounds. Woo woo. I'm going to figure out how to stay on this medication forever. You and me both, too. Kristen. This is these medicines are a treatment for obesity. They are not a cure for obesity. So just like people stay on blood pressure medication or high cholesterol medication, if you stop taking this medication, then you may gain the weight back. So we don't plan to ever go off. So enjoying your channel with all the information. Hey, y'all, let's tap up the likes. Like. TM, I was looking forward to the cruise, but it's 4 days. It requires taking a full week of vacation. I've been on over 30 cruises. Have fun.
TM, the beautiful thing about Florida is it's easy to come in and out and spend a little extra time at the beach or spend a little extra time at Disney World, whatever floats your boat. So you can kind of pick up that weekend on the end. So you don't have to, just come and go in 4 days.
But 30 cruises, you know cruising.
Yeah, that's good.
Or a guy. That could be a guy. TM.
It's a TM, who knows?
I don't know. Jaybird Spirit, only 20 and 30 months, but I slowed down the ramp up. You know what? Slow is good. Slow is fine. And you know what? You got to think of this as a long haul prospect, right? So we're not everybody wants to lose weight fast and how fast can I lose weight and blah, blah, blah. But really, this is going to work, and it's just going to work over time. So the longer you're on, we're going to be on it forever, but the longer you take it, the better it works. So you know what? It's all good. Gray Cons. Hi, look forward to hearing all the GLP-1 updates. I am currently on Tirzepatide 10 milligrams, trying to get past my 1 month stall. Any suggestions? Started 9/16/24, 3/16, stalled at 2:58.
So let's give you some confetti before we get into that, because I think you need to celebrate that.
That's awesome. That's a lot. I mean, that's a great job right there. You know what? Your body might be trying to catch up. You started 9/16. That's not even 4 months. And that's a significant amount of weight. What's that, about 60-ish pounds?
Yeah, your body pounds? May be saying, hey, let's chill for a minute.
Just give it a minute. Give it a minute to catch up. I would stay on that 10 milligrams. I'd make sure you're drinking 100 ounces of water. I'd make sure you're eating enough protein for your protein needs, probably 80 to 100 ounces of protein, but ask your doctor. I would make sure you're getting some movement into your day, getting enough steps, walk around your house. But I think you're doing great, and your body might just say, holy moly, what's going on? So just give it a minute.
Well, and I mean, I had a gentleman who we did an interview with, who was a big pharma. He had worked for like Novo Nordisk and AstraZeneca and a couple of other people, say that the definition that they use for a stall was that you had to have lost 0 weight for at least 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And it was that sometimes, especially after rapid weight loss, your body had to kind of readjust and settle out.
Yeah.
So they didn't ever see straight down. And if you look at, I wish I could show it to you, on my scale phone, on my app on
your scale.
Every one of mine, and hers is the same way. I've never seen anybody's that wasn't kind of does this. And it goes down and does a little dipping up and goes down, does a little dipping up. And it just keeps doing that. And it's your body saying, oh, wait a second, let's pause. You can kind of see it now. Sometimes they're short, sometimes they're long.
Yeah, this is my year on the medication. And it kind of goes zoop, zoop. But so, and you've lost weight fast. So if you're losing between a half a pound and 2 pounds a week, that's really not a stall. So you're doing great. So
yeah, you're doing awesome. Going. Just keep going. Just keep taking that shot and you'll get there.
Yeah. Hi from Ohio, down 60 pounds since June. So happy to have taken the leap and tried this. Me too, Sharon. Congratulations. Great job. So 6 months, 60 pounds. It's a lot of sixes.
Yeah, it is. Let's see here. Barb.
I'm down 270 pounds. Wow, Barb. Started at 405 in April of 2022, now 135 and healthy. All comorbidities are gone, including heart failure, liver disease, kidneys healed, etc. In maintenance now with 12.5 milligrams Mounjaro. That's great, Barb. I hope you find that maintenance dose. We've been talking to Barb about her maintenance dose and trying to find what that is and trying to get there. But that is just really amazing. 270 pounds down. She started at 405, y'all. So really, go look at her blog, Health at Any Cost. Go look at her YouTube channel because this lady is inspiring for sure. Mary Naomi said, I had food noise at a spectacular Mexican restaurant.
I don't know that that's food noise. That's what you should. If you're in a spectacular Mexican restaurant, you should be thinking, that looks good.
That looks good. But after 3 bites, you didn't want any more. So that medicine's working, right? So I was looking forward to join. Yeah. So, ask for a to-go box. Hopefully you could take that with you. We've had to do that a lot of times.
Many occasions.
Split entrees now. We're one of those annoying couples that say, you want to get something and split it? Like
I don't ever do that because she doesn't. When she says split, it means she's going to eat it and take it home, and then I'm going to have a glass of water.
That's not what that means. Mm-hmm. No, but anyway, we eat a lot less, and sometimes it's
for sure
annoying when you get to this place you've been looking forward to, and then you're like, oh, I can't eat any. I can't eat it. I want to eat all the things, and I just can't eat it. So, it's working. So box it up, take it home, have it for lunch. Alicia Cray Johnson says, every time you mention the 28 vial thing, I freak out because my 1 vial is supposed to last 3 months.
Well, so here it is. We don't know how your vial is manufactured, what kind of seal it has on it, or what the bud date or anything. So the 28 days is a standard thing, but your provider might have done something else. We do not know. If you have a concern, talk to them.
Yeah, I would reach out to your provider and just say you've heard this around the YouTube land, and what do they think about that? And maybe they have a different type of vial or something, but IDK.
Yep.
Inspired to soar. I didn't join Mochi because the doctor appointment was too far away. Thankfully, got Tirzepatide from a local pharmacy. All right. Well, good for you. I think Mochi's flooded right now.
Yep.
Shelly Schaefer, Central Nebraska here. I loved Gordman's. Yeah, me too. I bought jeans. So I was a jeans buyer for Missy and plus sizes. Actually, all bottoms for Missy and plus sizes. That was a fun time out there in Nebraska. But yep, now it is no longer.
Shop at the Hy-Vee.
Yeah, we liked the Hy-Vee.
Yep.
We don't have Hy-Vees here in North Carolina. Downsizing Diva. Hey, everyone. I'm in Ohio where it is cold.
Downsizing Diva. When are you going to sign up for that interview? Huh?
Yeah. Oh, put up the email, honey. I would love for every one of you watching, and yes, I'm talking to you and you and you that hasn't started yet, and you that's lost some weight, and you that's in a stall, to send me an email and let's schedule an interview and talk about your specific situation, your journey, what's happening with you. Send me an email to Laraine@thedownsized.org. I'll send you a link to our calendar. We'll record about a 30-minute conversation just talking about what's going on with you, because people want to find someone that looks like them with their height, weight, age, whatever. And you could be really inspiring to somebody else. A lot of the people that are watching now have been on our show, so you can check them out in our older videos, The Downsized Dish. But send me an email. I'd love to talk to you.
Everybody wants to see somebody that looks like them.
Mm-hmm.
Same height, same weight, same experience.
He did it. Maybe I could do it. Maybe this gives me inspiration. Yes, there's hope. That's the thing we want to, tell people is these medications are life-changing. They're amazing. Obesity is a disease. It's not your fault. If that's the first time you're ever hearing that, click the like button. Because when I heard it, I was like, what? What do you, it's a disease? Like, it's not just my moral failing that I want to eat all the time. No, that's my brain. That's how my brain works. I have the disease of obesity. That's why I'm driven to eat 24 hours a day unless I'm on this compounded Tirzepatide.
Oh, Mindy, of course, knows the answer to the question. Little House in the Big Woods is set in a log cabin on the edge of the big woods in Wisconsin. Where was Mankato? Where was that?
I thought they were in Nebraska at some point.
I don't. They moved around, but I don't. That was.
We need to go back and watch all those Little House.
I'm surprised they haven't redone those, honestly.
They were good shows. Thank you for explaining. I'm considering switching to mochi for the semaglutide compound from Wegovy due to the cost for sure. Yep. So use my code, save $40. The link and the code are in the description. So yeah. Mary Cobb, hello from Gainesville, Florida. It's 26 degrees in Florida.
You got your furs out in Florida.
Wow, that's cold. I'm down 44 pounds. Good job, Mary Cobb. Let me throw confetti for you. Yay. Yeah, it's cold here too. 1.6 average weight loss per week for 31 weeks. So I think that's about 50 pounds, right, Cynthia? That's awesome.
That's quicker math than I can do.
Well,
I'm not saying you're wrong. It's just quicker than I can do.
Yeah. So happy. Mochi. Yeah, mochi. I do like mochi. So that's great. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Downsizing Diva has lost 54 pounds. Average is about 1.2 pounds a week. I'm trying to get to 60. I love a milestone too. Me too, girl. That's awesome. Just keep going and you'll get there for sure.
Yeah. So I am, as of today, 4 pounds away from my goal. I may extend the goal a little bit though. So, because I think I want to get down to 100 total.
100 pounds lost?
Yeah.
Not 100 pounds.
No, not 100 pounds. That would be very small then.
Yeah, so I'm 143 today. I'm 5'4 1/4. Maybe I'd like to be in the 130s. My mochi doctor mentioned maybe I should be in the 130s. I don't know. I'm kind of happy where I'm at. I went from a size 12, 14 to a size 4, 6. So what do I want to be, a size 0? Like for what? So, and plus, I'm 55. So the skin, we have loose skin. It's not going to go back. I'm not planning on a surgery to fix it. So, it kind of is what it is. I want to focus on more weight training, more resistance training, lifting heavier weights, getting stronger, trying to build that muscle back. I did lose some muscle when I lost weight. So if you can eat protein and lift weights while you're losing weight, it will help to keep the muscle that you already have.
Oh, let's see here. Deb says, great job. Fight On says, my delivery from Lily Direct in New York is delayed in Kentucky on its way to California. Will it be affected if it sits in a UPS warehouse? It's probably in Louisville, if I had to guess, probably in a FedEx one, but those are typically heated and air conditioned. You're going to be fine. It's
packed in. I've never gotten a package from Lily Direct, but if it's like my mochi package, it's packed in.
Well, Lily Direct doesn't actually ship it themselves. They use a couple of other pharmacies, so it might be Amazon. There's 3 or 4 of them that they're going to
pack it in cold packs, and it should be good for 2 or 3 days. I mean, and it's cold outside right now, so
It'll be fine.
I think you'll be fine.
And honestly, you can go on the, what did you get? It must be Zepbound. You can go on the Lily Direct website or the Zepbound and show this stuff is good at room temperature for, I won't get the day right, but
At least 30 days.
yeah. So even if it
Mhm.
wasn't right now, really you want to avoid super hot and you want to avoid
Yeah.
super cold. That middle
Yeah.
in between, in the pack, in a belt, you're fine.
You're
It'll
fine.
be good.
I think if it was summertime and it was going to get above 80 degrees, it might be cause for concern, but ain't nobody
Yeah.
above 80 degrees in the USA
No,
right
yeah.
now, unless you're maybe in Miami
Yeah.
or maybe Arizona. So I think you're fine. The Magician 2025. Going to start Wegovy, my first GLP-1 within a couple weeks if everything goes as planned. Are you really a magician? Reminds me of my magic hat story. No, I got a magic hat for a Christmas gift when I was about 8 years old, and my father poured water in it, and he said, "Hey, come look at this." And I said, "Okay, Dad." And he put it on my head and water. And
The magic did not magic.
my mom said my face was just like, "What did you do?"
Your father lost all trust from there on
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, we talked about that at Christmas, and my
We
dad
did.
said, "No, that was your birthday." And I said, "No, it was Christmas." And my sister confirmed that it was Christmas.
And your mother confirmed it was not.
Isn't it funny how the same people in your family can remember the exact same event like 4 different ways?
Well, they were grown-ups.
They were grown-ups, yeah, but they didn't remember it right. 49 pounds down since February 2024 and continuing with this trend. Woo-hoo!
Good for you.
I see Jojo. Jojo, you want to come up here and talk to the people? Jojo's her cat. Here
Jay
she
Bird
comes.
says on Mounjaro, let's see here, Diane Heaton.
Mochi in Nevada cannot do 3 months. Only here's Jojo has entered the chat. Red Rock Pharmacy only does two months. Yeah, so depends on what state you live in and what compounding pharmacy is licensed to ship to your state. So we've had shipments from Red Rock before, and they're a great pharmacy. So,
but they have all the pharmacies have slightly different procedures and slightly different preservatives and stuff. So it is what it is. There's not really a way to change that.
I titrated up slowly, lost about 15 on 2.5, nothing on 5. Yeah, just keep going, keep taking the shot. Yeah.
Then 5 on 7.5.
And then 5 on 7.5.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, it's just people react differently.
I would guess that Jaybird Spirit doesn't have a whole lot to lose, maybe. But she can tell me if that's
hard to say.
Not the case. Hey, Piggy Ass No More. Have you had a chance to talk to Mochi regarding injection supplies? No, because that was just yesterday, if you remember. That was just yesterday. Yeah, heard this has happened with others. Also put a bug in their ear to improve their app. Yeah, their app is kind of suckish, like really. The web experience is better. So what Piggy is talking about is I made a video yesterday with an unboxing of my 3-month supply. JoJo's licking the... Don't do that.
What are you doing, Katie?
3-month supply of my compounded Tirzepatide. And I opened the box and I showed you my 3 little vials and I showed you my injection needles and my supplies. And Piggy here says, you should have at least 12 needles because you've got a 3-month supply, 3 times 4 weeks, 12. I'm not counting 12 needles in there. And I was like, let me go look in this box. So I looked in this box. I think I had 8?
I think you said
8 needles. And I was like,
Still send just more, though.
Now we have literally bags and bags of extra needles because when we first started, they didn't send you one. Why is she licking that? Stop doing that, cat. They would just send you a bag of 12 for a 1-month supply of medication. So we have a ton of extras. But if you're new and you might want to check that out when you get your first box and look in it and make sure you have enough needles to go with your medication. Because I've bent a needle before. If you bend a needle, putting it in, you got to throw that one away and get a new one. Sometimes they break or they bend or whatever. So yes, Piggy, I will send a message. I wonder if I should send it. I'll send it through the customer service thing. I'm on it. I'm on it. Don't worry. And the wipes too. The little alcohol wipes where you wipe off the top of your vial, then you wipe off your
I think they're
skin.
going so fast that somebody didn't count correctly.
Just throw it in the box and ship it. We got to move this product. But yeah, I'll let them know. I will let them know. Puppet and Dizzy. I used your code. I made an appointment for the 18th. So excited to start. Thank you. Yay. Puppet and Dizzy. That's an interesting name. Jackie B. My mochi order is taking longer to arrive, I believe, due to weather. Yeah. It won't get too warm, but will getting too cold hurt it. What's insulated, any pharmacy you're getting it from, whether it's a Keta like me and it comes in the blue thermos, or whether you're getting it Red Rock and it comes in that big giant pack, or Hallandale also ships in like a big giant pack. It insulates from the hot and from the cold, so it should be fine, even if it takes like an extra day or two. Like mine, I think got delayed. The one I got yesterday, I think got delayed by a day.
It would have to get fully frozen for it to have an issue. I would be shocked if that happened.
I don't think the temperature is going to get where that would be a problem. If you get it and it's frozen solid, call them and take a picture and be like, you got to replace. But the chances of that are probably small.
Jaybird says maybe switching is an idea, so she's still talking about her stall.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would be patient, and I know that's hard to do. I mean, like I said, for several months, I was really losing very, very slowly. It was like 0.25, 0.5 a week. It was, and people were like, "You're on a stall." I'm like, "Nope, still losing weight. I'm okay. I'm going to be patient." And then it kicked back in.
It also may be your body saying, "Hey, maybe you're at your goal weight now.
Well, I don't
maybe
know about
this
that.
is your weight. Maybe we don't want to
We
lose
don't know
any more
anything
weight."
about Jaybird.
I'm talking about this guy right here, Mr. 190 pounds.
I'm not 190 pounds yet.
Oh, that's your
194.
Goal. 194. Excusez-moi. Jen Clark. I've stalled for 1 month and may go up on Zepbound from 5 milligrams to 7.5. 15 pounds left to lose.
Yeah, then do it.
Why not? I mean, talk to your doctor. Woodkirky. Christopher, once you get to your goal weight, what will be your maintenance range?
We're either up or down 5 to 10 pounds from your goal. Just curious. Me too.
He keeps asking me all that time. So you're going to be in a 5-pound range? Is that how you're going to maintain? Like, yeah.
Well, but it's just, I'm trying to get to your thought process, and it's the same kind of question that Woodkirky's asking. Is I don't know, honestly. Mm-hmm. The last time I went to the doctor, I was still a good 20 pounds up. Well, yeah. So we haven't really had those conversations. I'm thinking it's plus or minus 5. My original thought was I just wanted to be below 200.
Well, now you're below 200.
So I'm below that. But I mean, I feel like I said, I will probably shoot. When I graduated from high school, I was 186. I will probably shoot for that, which will put me down 100 pounds. Kitty is biting you.
She's a ferocious beast.
So I don't know. I mean, it's, the whole maintenance conversation is just, it's not anything I ever imagined that I would be able to have, much less, talk to 191 people on the internet about. But I don't know. You're in maintenance. What do you think?
Well, I go by my trusted place I've gone for my whole life, Weight Watchers. And what they do is you pick a number, you get to your goal weight, and then you have to maintain plus or minus 2 pounds from that goal weight. So it's about a 5-pound range. Okay. And that's kind of what I've been doing. So I hit my goal weight with Weight Watchers, and now I'm a lifetime member and I don't have to pay anymore after paying them for 30 years or whatever I paid them. And I do like to go because I like the group support and the mindset things and all that stuff. But yeah, that's what I've done in maintenance. Is I've stayed within that. I actually hit my goal. My goal weight with Weight Watchers was 150, and then I lost down to 143 because I wanted to be even 50 pounds down just for my own. And then that way if I gain a little bit, I'm way under my 150 goal with Weight Watchers.
Mark Clem. Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late.
Hey, Mark
Thanks,
Clem.
thanks for becoming
Is
a
that
member
new
too, Mark Clem.
picture? Is that a new picture of you, Mark? You look much thinner. Tell us how much you've lost, Mark, because I think you've been around a while, right? All right, let us know. Fight on. There are delays in shipping because of weather. Could this contaminate the product? Only if it gets too hot. Only if it gets above 80 degrees.
It's not going to contaminate it. So the vial is sealed, so nothing can get in there and contaminate it.
It comes
so
sealed.
Worst case, it could get, as Laraine said, too hot or too cold. Too cold, it would have to freeze solid. So as long as it's in an insulated pack, it's in a box, it's inside of a warehouse facility. If it's FedEx in Louisville, those are heated and air conditioned facilities because they're all running through. If you've ever seen the videos of those facilities, they're pretty amazing. I would be shocked if it did. I mean, it's going to add a day or two. You'll be fine.
Thanks, folks. Got to run. Yeah, I'm thinking we're probably gonna run ourselves in a few minutes. So if you haven't hit the like, please like and subscribe to our channel, The Downsized. I saw a new Bronco the other day with a retro orange, yellow, and red stripe down the length of the vehicle.
They're doing those. They kind of look like Ocean Pacific kind of stripey as I've seen those.
Oh.
There's one that and this is a whole other channel conversation. There's a red one that they do the vintage the graphics package on. It's got the white stripe and the old school Bronco on it. And there's a baby blue one. They're super cool. Super cool.
Mel says, LD completely agree. Whole food, including complex whole grain carbs, well-rounded diet works for me. Yeah. Oh, well, good. Thanks. We have a super chat.
Oh.
So thank you, Piggy, $49.99 at LD. I wasn't trying to rush you. I truly appreciate the chill. No worries, but yeah, that was just yesterday.
Awesome, Piggy.
But thank you for that super chat.
Super.
We appreciate and thank you for telling me that too, because I mean that's important. If they only ship you 8 needles and it's a 12-week supply, then that's a problem, and I do need to bring it to their attention. So thank you for pointing that out to me. I appreciate you watching so closely. And guys, if you haven't watched my little 8-minute video I posted yesterday about the unboxing, go check it out. It's kind of taken off. It's getting some traction. It's getting some likes. It's getting some views. So thanks for watching, guys. Yep, we saw that one. Take Carlton away, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Carlton's just a dancing away. Let me get him off there. Sorry, Alfonso.
Yep. What else we got? My sleep apnea is gone too. This really does work for sleep apnea. The combination of the anti-inflammatory and the weight loss. Jojo, you cannot sit in my lap. You're not a lap cat. Well, sometimes you're a lap cat. But yeah, that's good. Good. I'm doing well on Wegovy. I have minimal side effects, down 24.6 pounds in 8 weeks. That is very good. Very good, Noreen. Congratulations. Keep up your good work. Catherine, question, does freezing your vial affect? I think so. My appetite is up. I think it's this vial. No weight loss during holiday, Thanksgiving to New Year's, but 20 pounds since August. I mean...
Why do you think it froze? I'm not quite understanding.
My arrived cold still.
Ours always arrive cold. I mean, the ones in the mochi vials with they always arrive cold, so they should.
Yeah.
I would be shocked if it froze in transit, though, unless it was sitting in the middle of Minnesota for a week. It'd be hard to do it.
But if you didn't lose any weight Thanksgiving to New Year's, you were losing weight and then you stopped Thanksgiving to New Year's. I mean, I was up a few pounds the week of Thanksgiving and then I came back down. I was up a few pounds over Christmas and I came back down. So really, are you able to out eat your medication? You know what I mean? Like, really, were you eating more than you had been before the holiday? And if you were, it's okay. It's not, it's the holiday. It's like, whatever. But I would say get right back on your plan. Take your shot every week at the same time. Eat your protein, drink your water, get some movement in, try to lift some weights, get 8 hours of sleep, but mostly just take your shot and you should see it start to go again. You might need to go up and dose, ask your doctor, all the things. Wonky donkey, general information. I asked Mochi about moving from 10 to 12.5, and they informed me their 11 milligram is their equivalent to the name brand 12.5. Yeah, kind of, sort of, but not really. So they have another dose that's like, what's the next one? Like 13.3 or something. I would ask to go to the higher one.
So basically, and we did a video on this, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something like that. They released, in an effort to stay within FDA regulations for 503A pharmacies of doing unique things for patients' needs, they released a whole new dosing schedule that's approximately 11% different for each of the doses. And they added a sixth or seventh, I don't remember, sixth, I think, level of dosage, which is 16.6. So one slightly higher. So the newest vials we got are actually at that 16.6. They also, because they have all doses the same price, you should be able to go up in dose and they will not give you a hard time. And then now we only get the highest dose, and then we draw out whatever we appropriately need.
Yeah, I guess if you're going from 10 and you want to move up, they'll really want to put you at 11, but 11 really isn't going to be much different from 10. So I'd push them to if you could take that next dose up, or maybe you just take the 11 for a month and then you go up. I don't know. Your mileage may vary. I'd ask them to go to the higher one, but that's what I would do. I've hit a stall all of December. I've weighed between 188 to 192. All right. So, do you need to move up in dose? How much weight have you lost? There's a lot of things. Like, really, what did you eat in December? Like, I can say honestly, I ate a lot of food in December. Like, I was not on my regular plan. I was not on my regular schedule. I had a lot of fun foods, okay, in December, and I came out on the other side of New Year's up 4 pounds for the month of December. So, maybe unless you were hardcore on your plan and you weren't eating much and you were really appetite suppressed,
or maybe your body's just doing what it wants to do.
Maybe you need to move up in dose. Maybe you need to drink more water. Maybe you need to eat more protein. Auntie, I had my first Mochi appointment with the doctor this afternoon. He told me he was one of the investigators on the Tirzepatide trials.
Yes, and that's the research, not the legal things.
The trapezoid trials, Tirzepatide trials. We made trapezoids. No, I'm just kidding. That's funny, Auntie. I know that autocorrect can get you. With the doctor, well, that's cool. So he researched some stuff. I would ask him all your questions. He'd be a good one to know.
Yeah. Fun fact: Little House on the Prairie was based in Walnut Grove, Minnesota. I knew Walnut Grove.
Yeah.
I also remembered the early book. The first book in the woods was not in Walnut Grove, and they moved around a little bit. But that's been a very long time.
He's old.
Yeah, that's JoJo tail going by.
Yeah. JoJo's sitting on the desk right here. JoJo, you want to come say hello? JoJo says, no, I want to chew on this microphone over here. 15 siblings, and our stories are different at the same time. Yeah, right? It's like, sometimes I'm like, did we experience this? Were we in the same timeline? Did somebody jump a timeline and we're remembering different things?
Haven't you ever seen the movie Rashomon?
Mm-mm.
It's all about this. It doesn't matter. It's a complicated Japanese movie. Patty, 78 pounds since February.
Yay, Patty!
Yay, Patty!
Almost a year. Coming up on a year.
Yeah,
Good
coming
job.
up on your GLP-1 anniversary. Let's see where we are. I can answer that one for sure.
I just tried to put in 3 months. So you have to call them because it's impossible to do on their website. I had to.
Well, and you have to have a 3-month membership.
That's why you have to call them.
Yes.
They'll switch your membership from. You can't do it online. I messaged them, and it was 6 messages back and forth. So just call them. They have a 24/7 number, and they'll switch your 1 month membership to a 3-month membership, and your 1 month medication order to a 3-month medication order. Somebody told me in California they can only do a 2-month because California. But
yeah, it depends on which pharmacy.
Depends on what
you're
state
from.
you're in and what pharmacy is shipping to your state. Vanessa says, "Hey Jojo, you want to say hey to Crazy Cat Lady?" Here's a Jojo. Here's Joe. Jojo. We need Jojo tricks.
Jojo doesn't do tricks. Jojo does what Jojo wants
says,
to do.
"Why are y'all still on this live?" So we got to wrap this up.
Jacob's GLP-1 Journey says, "Hi everyone."
Hi, Jacob's GLP-1 Journey. That sounds like the name of a YouTube channel. We should check it out. Mama G, I took my first shot last week. The nausea has been terrible. Yeah, you can ask your doctor if it's if they can prescribe you something for that. A lot of people do that.
I don't know which medication you're on, but that we see that more with Ozempic, Wegovy, Semaglutide. So if it doesn't resolve itself, you can explore Tirzepatide, Zepbound, Mounjaro. Angela M. Hello. In regards to injecting in thighs, the instructions show pictures for front of thigh, but can I inject in the inner thigh?
No.
So we're told no. There is a video where Laraine did that.
Kind of did that.
People
Somebody
flipped
yelled at me and like, "There's an artery there," and blah blah blah.
Yeah, I would follow the instructions.
Directions. I know because I said, well, I don't have any fat in the top of my thigh. It's all in the inner thigh, but I've done that like the thigh like once, and I was like, nah, I'll just do stomach. In regards to inject. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you skipped. 66 years young, fighting through a stall. I lost 26 pounds since 10/24. Tirzepatide 7.5. Not able to exercise as much as I'd like. 1 month stall. Help. Have you lost? Is your stall 0 pounds? Have you gone to 0 pounds lost for that 1 month? Really look back. Like, are you keeping track? Like, do you have an app? Like, look at your weights. Go back and look. Even if you're losing a 0.5 pound, you're still losing. So technically not a stall, but maybe you do need to move up to the 10. So ask your doctor. That's completely logical.
Yeah, it's hard to say how long you've been on that dose. So.
Hello from Canton, Georgia. First time catching y'all live. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Laura Alvizio, Georgia. Levon Favor said, LOL, waiting for vials in Minnesota. I hope not. It's cold up there in Minnesota. Daughter froze. Paid, probably. Paid overnight, but it was 4 days later. It was cold, but this week I'm hungry, so I think the dose got frozen. Didn't know, shouldn't freeze.
It's possible. I mean, I would call whoever you got, your pharmacist or your doctor, and ask about that. Typically what happens is it's not going to make it dangerous, but it might affect the efficacy. So that's possible.
It's possible. I've been in between 188 and 191 pounds all of December. I get my protein in and at least 1.5 liters of water in. What can I do to break the stall?
Got a whole video on breaking stalls.
I think we have a video, 8 things you can do to break a stall. So go check that out. But off the top of my head, I would say maybe it's time to move up a dose. Maybe exercise would help. Maybe changing your shot injection location. Some people say that has helped them. So back of your arm, your stomach, the top of your thigh, try a different injection site and write down your symptoms or what happens after you try those different sites. I personally like doing the shot in the stomach the best. Christopher's done the back of his arm a few times.
I did not like that, but it worked fine. I thought it was painful to do it in the arm.
My friend Elaine did her thigh a couple times. She thought it helped break her stall. So
you can try that. You can also change up your diet.
Yeah, some people
particularly when you get in a routine, your body likes to have different things. Laraine swears by a Shake Shack cheeseburger for breaking a stall.
You might need to eat more calories. Like you might need to ramp it up for a minute just to kind of fire up your body's metabolism and then drop it right back down, and it might trick your body into releasing some of that weight. So There's lots of things you can try. Bible Club for everyone. I'm so excited for this GLP-1 journey. I'm on 2.5. This is my 5th week. I'm going to ask my doctor for the 5 milligram dose next month. I love this medication. Yay! GLP-1s. Suzanne Saunders says, hello. Hello, Suzanne. Of course, someone knows the movie to which you are referring.
Kurosawa. It's a famous movie. I mean, I did a whole class in college and we watched that movie 7 times.
You watched a movie 7 times?
Yeah, it was a philosophy of film course. It was kind of crazy.
All right. 50 pounds down, 188 down to 138. Wow. Good job. Good job, Suzanne. That's very similar to me. I was at 188 for a long time. I was like my locked in weight. Yeah, it took me 7 months. Good job. Good job. You look great. Your picture looks great. Good job.
Oh, okay.
When are you going to do a behind the scenes video? Love to know things like camera, microphone, merch fulfillment. We don't do no merch fulfillment.
Well, we do. We use, I mean, we don't have any plans of doing a behind the scenes video. I know a lot of people do that. Honestly, we're not a tech channel. I can tell you right off the bat, this is a Sony ZV-10. I've got an Elgato prompter that it's hooked to. We've got a Rode pod mic up here that kind of sits right there. It's pretty simple technology. And then I've got lots of, please don't pull it down. It'll break off. I'm controlling everything down here with an iPad, and there's a large 44-inch monitor sitting up there. So it's...
Here, I'll take a picture and we'll put it on the... You can see JoJo sitting here. That's kind of funny. And we have this.
And then Swag is fulfilled through Spring, which is one of the things that integrates in with YouTube, so it makes it pretty simple. Do I love them? No, I really don't. They're okay. I think they're kind of slow and a little expensive. We'll probably explore something else.
Yeah, maybe we'll do merch fulfillment at some point.
Yeah, we may do, but I don't want to be in the business of shipping things personally. So
yeah,
and we're not ever going to get. Nobody's getting rich off swag. It's just there's not enough. Unless we become a lot.
Unless we have like 100,000 subscribers.
I don't think anybody's getting
a million YouTube.
I don't want to be in the business of shipping things and making. But you know, if you'd like to go buy a water bottle,
we've got a Spring store, so we have some water bottles and some hats and visors and stuff like that. If you want to check that out, I liked your unboxing video from last night. Great video. Well, thank you, Suzanne. That that video is getting a lot of watch time, so it seems like people like it. So thanks. Hello from Colorado. First time I've caught you live as well. Love you guys. Thanks, TJim241. Love how people come up with these names, like Marlene Lira Mareo. Hello, my friends. Hello, Marlene. How are you? You look like you're in somewhere southern or tropical or Texas, maybe. I notice a lot of regular foods have protein fortified versions now. Yeah, like Fairlife milk, my Quaker Oats, regular milk. Have y'all tried any of those sorts of things? We love Fairlife milk.
That's the only protein fortified thing I do, and I don't drink much milk, so it's not.
Yeah. So Fairlife milk, I believe, has 14 grams of protein in a cup, and a regular glass of milk has about 8 grams of protein in a cup. So not a huge difference, but if you know, and actually I posted something in my Tirzepatide tips and tricks with the Downsized Facebook group the other day, what I made for breakfast. So I took my Quaker Oats, right, not in the packet because that's got sugar in it, just a plain Quaker Oats, and I used a cup of Fairlife milk, half a cup, whatever the liquid direction is. And then I put some PB2 peanut butter powder, and I mixed that all up, and it was delicious. And I had like 25 grams of protein just between those 3 things. So, yeah, it can definitely make a difference if you're building it in with other.
So it's things. A nice supplement. I wouldn't assume that it's the way to get all your protein.
Mm-hmm.
I don't personally buy any of those protein fortified things. I honestly just want to be as close to real food as I can.
Well, I eat a lot of Greek yogurt, so I want the Okios, like the 15 gram protein one, or, I want to make sure that the yogurt I'm eating has at least, 10, 12, 15 grams of protein, because It's a good thing, right?
Yeah, it's just they lose me when it gets that kind of pasty, proteiny taste. Can't do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wishbone 2420 says the cat runs the camera.
JoJo is our boom operator, right, Joe? Tell him about it, JoJo. JoJo says, "Oh, I love the head scratchies. I love the chin scratchies, and I love the head scratchies."
Let's see, we have 172 people on there and 173 likes right there. Look, we're in shooting distance of 200. Make sure you hit the like.
If you like JoJo, hit the like button.
Joe.
Look how cute she is. Look at this cute kitty. She's so cute. We just have a JoJo channel, right?
But yeah, there's a lot of good options out there on protein stuff right now. So try it. Some of it's good. Some of it's really gross. Well, actually, somebody earlier was asking for us to do some more reviews, so maybe we'll do some more review stuff coming up. There's a lot of new product out there, so we'll see what we can do. Suzanne says, "Love that bottle. How many ounces? I don't know.
I think it's like 30-ish.
Yeah, probably.
I don't like these little, 2016. No, I
don't know. It's available in our YouTube store. So if you go down underneath the thing and scroll over, there's a store button there, and you can go see there's all kinds of downsized merch there.
Yeah.
And we'll work on some new merch for the cruise. There might be some JoJo merch coming because we have some JoJo fans out there.
Here's one of my fun cups. So get a fun cup that's, 25 to 30, maybe 40 ounces. Those Stanley bottles are like 40 ounces. And see if you can drink, 3 of them a day. Fill it up 3 times. Take it everywhere you go. Take it to the gym. Take it in the car. Take it to work. Just keep filling it up. And, maybe throw a pack of electrolytes in there or some flavoring every other time or something to... but it really helps. Water just helps with everything. It helps your skin. It helps flush out and the fat has to leave your body, right? So fat gets broken down and leaves your body by urination or perspiration or respiration. So, if you can just keep flushing it out.
Mindy says it's 20 ounces. Mindy might have bought one. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd get a bigger cup than that.
It's fine. It's what I use it during the day, and it's fine with me. I don't like my water to get too old because I think it tastes gross. So I don't like giant cups. I like.
That means you're not drinking it fast enough. I've got a lid on mine.
I had a sports guy tell me once that you should not be drinking that fast because it'll cause problems. But okay, why don't you do this?
Yeah. Want to be on the Downsized Dish? Send me an email, Laraine@thedownsized.org. And we'll get you set up and you can talk with me on a video about your weight loss journey.
Lots of you out there that I'm sure.
I'm really easy to talk to.
Where's Piggy no more? Piggy, when are you going to come on? You and I'll do an interview. It'll be a lot of fun.
I'm sure he'd rather talk to me.
We can all do an interview with JoJo too.
JoJo says,
and this.
JoJo says, like and subscribe. We also have a website called thedownsized.org. And on this website, you will find such things as the link to our Downsized cruise.
Yeah. It's not there right now.
A
but
link
it will be
to our
this.
Amazon store where I have lots of products that I like that I've used on this journey that I can personally recommend. We are Amazon affiliates, so we make a small commission on each purchase. Thank you very much. I don't have an Amazon store. We're just kind of getting into this whole Amazon thing. So, we'll keep posting stuff and you guys can tell us what you think. So thanks for watching.
No, let's do this real quick.
JoJo says we's tired. JoJo's falling asleep. You can tell him about that.
Oh, and of course we have Club Downsized, which is the YouTube membership program that we have. If you haven't joined that, we would love to have you be a part of it. It starts at $2.99 and it just supports the work that we do. We're publishing more videos every day, it seems like, and trying to keep up with everything that's going on in the world of GLP-1. So these are our current members. We appreciate you all. Thank you very much for contributing to what we do. Let's see what we have here. Mindy just looked on the store. She said, Fawn says, great live as always. Crazy Cat Lady says, night, JoJo. So we've got 182 people on there, 185 likes. We could get to 200 if everybody hit that like and subscribe button right now. We could get there, and you could make sure that you join us, of course, next week. Same bat time, same bat station.
Oh.
What? What is next week? Why are you doing that? I don't know.
Something's coming up.
I don't know.
My colonoscopy is coming up.
What day is your colonoscopy?
It's 2 weeks from today. So,
well, that'll be in 2 weeks.
I don't know. We could probably still do the live.
She might be a little medicated still. She couldn't the last time. I can tell you that.
Might have to be on Thursday in 2 weeks, but we'll keep you posted. So make sure you subscribe and then hit the bell notification. So when Christopher sets up the live, you get a notification of when we're going live. Is that how it works?
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
That is indeed. All right. So that is about us for this evening. Everybody saying good night. Mindy says, great convo. Jazzy MDG says, great live, and thanks,
Jazzy.
LDNCD. Hello, Jazzy. I like the little animated picture there. Well, that's fun. All right. So that's us for this evening.
Say goodbye, JoJo.
Say goodbye, JoJo.
JoJo says, bye-bye, everybody.
I'm Christopher Durham.
I'm Laraine Durham.
We are the Downsized.
And this is JoJo Durham. JoJo is not on GLP-1 medication.
No, she is doing just fine on her
She
fancy
does not
feast.
have the disease of obesity. She likes fancy feast. I can't say it too many times or her ears will go whoop.
Yep.
But anyway, bye, guys.
Right. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.